Good old Vermillion. The city that never sleeps. Or, actually, it probably does. Don't listen to me. I'm more than likely wrong. Okay, Route 11. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we have on Route 11. I don't think we have anything super interesting. Probably a lot of the same Pokemon you can find in Generation 1. So yeah, you have Drowsy, you have Rattata. You actually have Magnemite here, which is kind of a random addition, I guess you could say. But yeah, that's pretty much what you can find here. And of course you have your typical trainers. Okay, first up we have Psychic Herman, I believe. Or is it Psychic Fidel? It's Fidel, okay. Is your last name Castro? It's probably not. I'll just use Icy Wind. I don't see a need to do anything else. That should work. Oh, it didn't quite level up. That's kind of a shame. Okay, well, we have other trainers here, I'm sure. It itches and tickles a bit when I wear shorts in the grass. Again, it's probably Poison Oak. May want to stop wearing shorts in the grass. Hello, Sandslash. Sandslash Hitmonlee, Psyduck Arcanine, EV Executor, Kabuto Zapdos. Teeny, Growlithe, Mr. Mine Cubone, Graveler, Voltorb, Bloom. Once you know one word of the Poké Rap, you'll know the rest of it, I feel like. Well, at least when it comes to Kanto. As far as the Johto Poké Rap, different story. I guess that's something I could talk about, the Poké Raps from Generation 1 and Generation 2. I don't really mind the Gen 2 Pokemon rap. Doesn't really feel like a rap, though. It just feels like a really slow, laid-back tune, if anything. God, anything's better than the Generation 4 and 5 Pokemon raps, though. Oh my god. Ugh. And as cheesy as hell as the third generation Pokemon rap is, at least it's kind of enjoyable for me because of how cheesy it is. Wait, why am I using Porky still? He's at level 57 now. We have to use someone else. Also, yeah, I'm aware that, actually, I don't want to use Swampire just yet. I'm going to save Swampire for the gym. He's going to be taking all the glory there anyway, so I might as well put him to the side for right now. Another Psychic. This is probably the, Herman. Yep, it's Herman. It's Herman Melville, the Psychic. Okay, another Execute. I'll just use another Slash. We'll be done with that. Next we have Executor. Executor! Sunnyside! That's his name. That's what I was thinking of. I guess another thing I could talk about, since we are kind of reaching the end of the playthrough, pretty much. One of the things I want to talk about is potentially kind of shortening up the all Pokédex completion of this game. Because I was grinding earlier, oh shoot, I didn't want to fight a Pokemon battle. Against a Magnemite of all things. Only reason I did this was to check out that tree. I believe there is like a hidden revive on that tree, so I wanted to show that off. See? Revive. Okay, as I was saying, so we're very, very quickly approaching the end of this playthrough. 232 Pokemon seen, 199 Pokemon owned. That's basically like 52 more Pokemon, and a lot of those Pokemon are evolutions and Pokemon I have to trade over from the blue version. So what I'm thinking about doing is, because I have a lot of Pokemon that are pretty highly leveled up from, like, you know, like Pokemon like Execute, Pokemon like Growlithe, Pokemon like, you know, some of the evolutions as well. And, you know, a lot of those Pokemon need evolutionary stones to evolve, and as I've pointed out numerous times before, you can only get one of the evolutionary stones, the grass, thunder, fire, water stones. You can only get one of them in this game. It's not like Crystal, where there are a chance for trainers to give you those stones if you have their numbers. So as a result, I think I'm going to stop grinding those Pokemon. Out. And I think I'm just going to trade over the evolutionary stone Pokemon from Red, Blue, and Yellow, just so I can get this over with a little faster. Because those Pokemon already have a slow EXP gain as it is. And normally I wait until they have learned all of their moves before I evolve them, just on the off chance that I may want to use one of those Pokemon on a future Stadium team or something. But, like I said, this is just going to be focusing on the Pokedex, and right now it's just taking way too long, and I don't know how much longer it will take, because there's still a lot of other Pokemon I need to catch. Like, I need to catch Slugma and evolve it into Magcargo. I need to catch Chansey. I need to evolve it into Blissey. I need to capture the Horsey line, the Seal line. There's also some Pokemon you can find in the last dungeon of the game that need evolving. So, you know, there are still like a lot of Pokemon that I need to catch, and I want to work on those Pokemon without having to worry about these handful of other Pokemon I still need to evolve. So, for Pokemon like Victory Bell, Pokemon like Cloyster, Starmie, and heck, even some of the evolutions, I might just trade them over from the blue version, to be honest. Because it's just taking way too long to get all of this done, and I would like to see an end to this project very, very soon. We are reaching the end. Like, I think after I finish this recording session, I'm gonna be, like, maybe, like, 2 or 3 videos away from finishing up everything. The last dungeon's not going to take me an entire session at all. So it's going to go by very, very quick. The large amount of my time for the rest of this project is going to be spent grinding. So that's just what I wanted to say to you guys. I wanted to let you guys know that I am thinking about kind of expediting the process up a little bit. Just to make sure that this project actually ends soon. I'd hate to have to take like a week or 2 off from the project just so I could finish grinding and leveling up all of my Pokemon, and then doing the trade over to Blue just to get the evolutionary stone, evolve it, and then trade it back. And in the long run, it might just be easier to just trade them over, like just directly catch a bunch of dummy Pokemon in this game and then just trade them over. And then, of course, I have to level up some of the blue Pokemon. I have to level up all of the Gen 1 starters. I have to level up the fossil Pokemon. Thankfully, I don't need to level up any of the legendaries. But, you know, there's still, like, 5 families from the red, blue, and yellow versions that I need to worry about getting. So I want to make sure that that's taken care of in a timely fashion. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know about how the rest of this project will progress, because we are definitely getting to the end. Like, we are very quickly approaching the end. I think that I was actually wondering if this project would go, like, through the entire month of October, but right now it's looking like it might end, like, towards the end of this September, or maybe beginning of October, so we'll definitely see what happens. But with that rant over, I actually ended the rant at a very good place, because we have an item here, a very important item. I'm the fishing guru's younger brother. I can see that you like fishing. There's no doubt in my mind at all. So, I know I'm right? Yes, yes, just as I thought. Here, fishing fan, take this. It's a super rod. So this is the best fishing rod in the game. This basically makes it so fish are very, very easy to find, especially all those rare fish like, you know, like remoraid and quillfish and even just some other Pokemon that are really hard to find, like Corsola and Staryu. What's most important in our everyday lives? Having a loving family that you can hug every day? That'd be my guess. Okay, Fisher Barney. Fisher Barney Gumble. He got drunk and raised a bunch of Gyarados. That's going to be his story. There is an item here. I think it's just a nugget. Or a calcium. It's something. And why am I still raising King Kien's in here? I meant to switch to Glimmer. Which I didn't for some reason. Although I gotta admit, it is kind of cool to have a bunch of Gyarados on your team. Just imagine how, like, someone who just now got into Pokemon training would do when they fought, like, a trainer that had, like, 3 giant water snakes, dragon things, just to fight. That'd be pretty damn intimidating if you ask me. I'm just saying is all. Okay, so that's pretty much it for Route 12. Again, that's either a calcium or a nugget. Over there is probably the other variation. Is there something, like, in the water over here? I feel like there should be. I think I'm thinking of Gen 1, though. So let's just move on. I'm gonna go ahead and put... no, I didn't. Okay, I'm glad I checked. We'll put Glimmer in front again, and we'll move on to Route 13. Now, I did kind of go over this a little bit earlier. Yes, you can find a new Pokemon in this route. The Pokemon you can actually find is Chansey. Chansey is a very hard Pokemon to find, and not only that, it has an evolution. It has a happiness evolution, which I really, really hate, because I thought I was done with happiness, but, not the case. Definitely not the case, but, regardless, yes, there is a Chansey on this route, and you should probably, find it before too long. Only a 1% chance of appearing, though, which is a very, very low chance. Also, this guy has so many Pikachu. He's a black belt. Pikachu is not a fighting-type Pokemon. It can learn some fighting moves, which is kind of awesome, but it's not a fighting-type Pokemon. I'm sorry. Hell, I'm freaking fighting it with Surf. I'm KOing a Pikachu with Surf. What is that supposed to tell you? Okay. Oh yeah, and I have to work on the Pikachu family too. As a result, I might just use that Electric Stone. Well, Thunderstone, not Electric Stone. I might just use that Thunderstone on one of the Eevees so I get Jolteon. Because I don't want to worry about raising a Pichu all the way up to the Raichu stage. Yes, that's right, Joshua. You said Pikachu. Good for you. Agility is the key attribute of bird Pokemon. I can agree with that. I think he's definitely onto something. Agility is a very important part of it. Of Farfetch, though, I don't know. I do not know about that. Farfetch'd, you're definitely a weird one. Check out my Pokemon. Oh, okay. Bring him out. Bring him out and show me your moves. Okay, Pidgeotto. Okay, Fearow. Literally all of the masters of the bird Pokemon type. Fearow is a pretty legit bird Pokemon, though, to be fair. Okay. And I already fought you. You're the Pikachu guy, that's right. The Pika guy. Bow down before my regal Pokemon. You have a Slowking, don't you? I think he does. Oh, well, he has a king. That is definitely a king, not the king I was thinking of, but there is definitely a kingly aspect of him, for sure. There's Slowking! And let me guess, the final Pokemon he has is Nidoqueen, I'm guessing. I think this is the first time we've seen a Slowking in the wild. Or, well, that a trainer had, I mean. Okay, Spark. Okay, I don't think we're done yet in this little steak maze. I didn't think so. Sup, buddy? I should go to Rock Tunnel to get myself an Onix. I mean, if you want to. It's just an Onix. Oh, but he is a hiker, though. Ooh, Sandslash. Sandslash, Hitmonlee, Psyduck, Argonaut. I've already sang that chorus already. Okay, Graveler. I always find it kind of weird how in the anime, you never actually, like, you see Geodude very early on. Obviously, Brock has one. But you don't really see Graveler at all. And you see Golem, like, towards the middle of the Kanto arc. I always thought that was kind of weird how you see Golem before you see Graveler. If Graveler's even shown... Oh, wait, no, wait, hold on, I'm wrong, I'm very wrong. I forgot that one trainer in the School of Hard Knocks had a Graveler. I forgot about that. Was it like Jezebel or something? Whatever her name was. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, that was me being wrong. I always forget about that episode. Like, I remember that episode because it was the first episode of Pokemon I ever watched, but I don't remember, like, all of the key aspects of it. I've been meaning to watch through the Pokemon anime, actually. I know it's, like, the first, like, the Kanto arc, whatever you want to call it. I know that that's, like, the best arc, whatever. It's the arc that reminds you of your childhood, blah blah, it's nostalgic. But, like, I never really checked out any of the other, like, Pokemon series, like, ever. I don't know, I thought it'd be interesting to take a look at some point. You know, it'd be interesting to check that out instead of giving wrong information like I did a little bit ago. You know, just saying. We're almost done. I've been watching a channel on YouTube, I don't know how to, like... I don't know how to read the channel name. But, he does a lot of, Pokemon Sins. Which is basically like the cinema sins of Pokemon, the Pokemon anime. It's actually really hilarious. I definitely recommend you check it out. But the username of the guy who does it, it's very strange. It's like... Gar one been died. I probably shouldn't even bother trying to say it out loud. But yeah, definitely a channel I recommend checking out at some point if you get the opportunity to. It's interesting to take a look at all of those old Pokemon episodes and see how erroneous and also how quirky they are. Looking at all of their sins and everything. Also, yeah, I'm totally just using Glimmer to eliminate everything. Oh, I want to get up there and see what that girl wants. Maybe she wants a companion. She probably doesn't. Actually, you know what it is? I believe that up here is actually a trade, where you can actually trade a Chansey for an Aerodactyl. Another Pokemon that you can either trade from Red, Blue, or Yellow, or just get it in this game. I think I'll just trade over the one from Red, Blue, and Yellow. I think it'll just save a lot of time in the long run. Oh, Birdkeeper Roy. Roy's our boy? He should be our boy. Wait, what the... Oh, there we go. For some reason, my cursor wasn't moving down at first. Got kind of scared that my controller ran out of batteries or something. That, or it just broke. That would also be very, very bad. So yeah, that's that. We're down to the last route of our long journey here. Oh, this one has the most trainers, though. I think I will switch to Crobat just to give him a little bit of experience here.